I'm gonna talk about the pattern that I made and how I came about making a pattern for making my t-shirts. Hey, buddy. All right, I got some of these shirts cut out here. I'm gonna, you're down there, I'm gonna frame that properly. I'm gonna head out and get some more material so that I can make some more, because I just have some pretty light colors there. This one that I have on was one that I made a while ago, but it was too small. I've lost a little bit of weight, so it's starting to fit a little bit better. So yeah, we're gonna go get some of that today. So I'm gonna head out, do that right now. And gonna leave Winston here. Hey buddy, gonna go out for a little bit, okay? I already gave him a really good walk this morning. So he's good to go. Music. Maybe this blue, that's a nice color. I think I'll get this one. It's light too, it's gonna be comfortable. Yeah, you too. Let's get going. And I gotta pee so bad. I'm gonna use my pee bottle. I love that I have a toilet in the van. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is throw this stuff in the wash. Just get it pre-shrinked. Nice colors. Got a nice navy blue. So I just unfold them. I want the fabric to be loose in there and just kind of go around. Okay, so I'm gonna make some t-shirts just like this one that I've got here. So what I did is I actually ended up disassembling t-shirts. So I'd cut the seams out with a pair of scissors here, everywhere, and lay those pieces out onto a table and see how they were made. And what I found is aside from the neck, most t-shirts, the front piece and the back piece are exactly the same. I noticed a lot of t-shirts would, right back here, there would be an extra bit of material. And I didn't like that, because when you would sit in good posture, that material in the back would bunch up and there would be a lot of it, right back in here. And then I thought, well, maybe if I gather that in the back, then I can make something that looks a little bit better. So I started with that, and then I started modifying the waist cut in here. So I started bringing this in and worked on the armholes and all that sort of thing. And I came up with this pattern. This is the back. So here's the neckline. It's really small right back here. It's really small. A lot of them from factories would be quite large in the back, and I've made mine really tight right there. And then the front is this one here, and it's quite a bit different. You can see it comes way down like this. And granted, like you would see a little bit of a difference like this on a normal t-shirt, but I've exaggerated the back here, or rather shrunk it down quite a bit. Normally you'd hold a pattern together and they would match up. So this piece here would just match up like that. But what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna sew this together like that, right? And then I'm gonna bring this over and sew it together like that. So as the t-shirt sits, it doesn't wanna lay flat on a shelf very well. Like if you were trying to fold this and lay it down flat, it would look kind of weird because there's this extra material right there in the chest. And for me, I needed that extra material in the chest anyway, and I wanted to gather this stuff in the back. Then also, this here is a little bit different. The front is a little bit bigger than the back, just by a slightly bit on the bottom half of the body. And here's the sleeve. It's pretty similar to any sleeve really, but essentially that's gonna get folded over and is gonna get sewn there, and that's gonna go up there like that. And that's how a sleeve is actually made. So there's a weird curve to it like that fits with this curve, and it won't match up like so, but when you sew it together, the length here is the same as the length right there. And that's to get it so that it wraps into the armpit properly and that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna cut out a whole bunch of them. I'm probably gonna make 2 that are gonna be sleeveless, so there won't be any sleeve. They'll just be like a tank top. And then the rest I'm just gonna make into t-shirts. If I can, I'll do like a little bit more, like I might do 3 or 4 sleeveless ones, depending on the material that I have. I already know which grain it is. It's going this way, so I want the pattern to go that way. And what I mean by the grain is if you look down really close here, there you go. See how there's these little subtle lines that go this way? That's the outside of the fabric. That's just a jersey t-shirt material. And the inside doesn't have any. It's just kind of this, almost like a grid on the inside. So what that means is, essentially I want to put the piece down so that the top of the neck is up there, and then the waist is down here. Done. Okay, another thing that I was just thinking about that I tend to just kind of forget about is my pattern. I've got it cut out on a piece of material itself. So this is just a fabric. I don't know what it is exactly. It was just some spare stuff that I had. And the reason why I block my pattern out on material is because when I lay it down, I don't have to pin it down. I'm not working with a piece of paper that's gonna slide around that I have to use weights on or any of that sort of stuff. The fabric just goes down and it almost sticks to the fabric that I'm cutting to. When I work on the sleeves, I'm still working with the grain to go in the direction of the sleeve itself. If it was a long sleeve, it would come all the way out to here. So the grain's going that way. But I'm just doing short sleeve, so I'm gonna go with that one. So what I'll do, just to save myself a little bit of time, is I'm gonna flip that over like that and trim it like this. And there you go. So I'll cut that out quickly. So this triangle part right there is I come in here with the scissors and I just do a little snip like that. This way I know that when I go to sew this on, that little tiny cutout is the halfway point between that corner and that corner, so that I match that up with the top. That's right here, matches up with that. You're not gonna see it, it's gonna be in the seam itself. These are ready, and I'll put that there. I've already got some green under here, some different colors. So I'm gonna keep cutting out some patterns. Once I get a stack of these and we get all this stuff cut out, then I'll get onto the sewing. We're going this way, bud. We're gonna cross this little creek. He's playing with his leash. Hey, buddy. Apparently this is his thing. When we're walking back to the house, he's like, it's a toy now. Let's play. Did you get it? I needed that. Dandelions, greens, and like just a spring mix. And 3 jars of sprouts in there. I got some goji berries in there too. Anyway, yeah.
I had nothing to do with it.
Well, my boss seems to think that you did.
We simply gave you a clean bill of health.
This thing's broken again. It's the tip right there. So I kind of have the routine down now. We'll see. Fixed it a while back and then it broke again like that. So anyway, really glad I got that toothbrush working again.